Emma Raducanu has had a little bit of a downfall since winning the US Open, but has been told that it is normal for such things to happen. Teenage tennis star Emma Raducanu has been told not to worry too much about her disappointing results since shocking the sporting world with her US Open success. The Briton was just 18 when she romped to the title in New York last year, becoming the first qualifier to win a Grand Slam tournament. That success saw the Bromley teenager become a worldwide celebrity almost overnight, as her story transcended the tennis world. Her on-court success saw her become British #1 despite having never played a season on the WTA Tour. And she became so marketable that globally renowned firms were lining up to strike a sponsorship deal with her. While she has certainly made the most of her success off the court, back on it things haven't been going exactly to plan. Raducanu's preparations have been disrupted by a positive COVID test and a series of niggling injuries which have prevented her from getting any momentum. The Briton has only won one of her last 6 matches, with just 3 victories in total coming since she lifted the US Open trophy last September. Despite that worrying run of results, the 19-year-old has been told not to be too concerned by a former tennis pro who knows a thing or two about winning. After all, Chris Evert is an 18-time Grand Slam champion and one of the most successful tennis stars the sport has ever seen. She has explained why Raducanu has struggled so much on the court, and backed the Briton to emerge from her slump. "I think Raducanu has a high ceiling," she told Eurosport. "I don't know when we're going to see it because there's so many great players out there, and I think she's still young and she still can improve her game. It's so human to have a little bit of a downfall after you win your first Grand Slam. Most of the women who have won their first Grand Slam title have done that, where all of a sudden they're not winning anymore. They're not as dominant as people think they should be." Evert went on to dismiss the idea that a huge amount of attention from sponsors has affected Raducanu's focus. "Even though she's gotten a lot of endorsements and she's raking in the money, I genuinely feel that tennis is still the #1 priority in her mind," she added. "I do believe she's working hard at her game. But it's going to be tough because now she has a target on her back and now all the players are gunning for it. They know she doesn't have the confidence that she had at the US Open or the unpredictability. They know her game. After a newcomer wins a Grand Slam, every coach is getting statistics finding out does she get more cross-court forehands or more down-the-line forehands? Where does she go with her first serve normally? They study the player, and now the word is out with all of her patterns. She feels a little bit more pressure. So she's not winning matches, but I feel with time and work, she will get, I think, at the top of the game. I'm not saying #1, but I think she'll be very much a top 5 player." Raducanu hopes to end her recent poor form with a decent run at the Indian Wells Masters, with her first match coming on Friday evening against unseeded French star Caroline Garcia.